Sur l'union bancaire, un mot simplement. S'il est possible d'améliorer le compromis qui a été passé dernièrement, il faut le faire. Et sur ce plan-là, l'Assemblée nationale en délibérera d'ailleurs à la fin du mois. Nous regardons avec beaucoup d'intérêt la position du Parlement européen et les demandes qui sont faites dans le cadre du trilogue, notamment sur le processus de déclenchement de la résolution. À titre personnel, je pense que ce processus devrait être sous le contrôle de la Commission européenne.
Wirtschafts- und fiskalpolitische Steuerung. Denn ich denke, darüber werden wir auch keine Meinungsverschiedenheit haben. Wir brauchen ja jetzt nicht möglichst viele parlamentarische Formate, sondern wir brauchen ein passendes Format der parlamentarischen Zusammenarbeit zwischen den nationalen Parlamenten und dem Europäischen Parlament, das dieses Feld der unterschiedlichen Aufgaben möglichst flexibel, aber gleichzeitig integriert abdeckt.
It is very likely that the new European Parliament, which will emerge after the elections, will be probably less conducive to taking up pro-European and pro-integration initiatives. So indeed, we should take time in order to speed up the process and indeed complete as much as possible the political project of the banking union before the end of this legislature.
We have a political problem here. If the Council comes with a unanimous position, and if the Parliament does not agree with that unanimous position, and my feeling, after consulting with leaders of the European Parliament, and having such a close contact permanent with the European Parliament, is that it will be very difficult, if not impossible, to get the agreement with the European Parliament if there is not a move for a compromise. My advice to both the Council and the Parliament is let's work to find that compromise. Because if not, as was said by another distinguished member of this Assembly, there are problems still in the markets. We cannot take it for granted this moment we are now living.
We are being told one thing, but the treaties say something else. Nobody in this room could genuinely believe that the national parliaments actually have the degree of legitimacy in terms of the European Union which they deserve. They simply don't have it. Therefore, the treaties themselves, the existing treaties, would need to be radically reformed in order to achieve this. And I hear and I understand the complexity that is being described, but there has to be a solution to this in the interests of the citizens of Europe.
We have to work very hard on the structural economic growth, because we can't make our social model sustainable with an economic growth structure of 1 or 1.5 or even 2%. We need more. We need more. And that's why structural reforms in the product market, in the labour markets and others are so important. If we don't find an agreement on resolution, which is a key element of the banking union, we will lose at least 1 year. And after the European elections, the situation can be more polarized, and it can be even more difficult to reach an agreement. So I urge the Greek presidency, and I know that they do their utmost, and I urge the European Parliament, and I know that there is a lot of goodwill, to find an agreement, a compromise, before the end of this legislature.
Insofern bin ich froh, dass der Kollege Van Rompuy hier noch einmal zu verstehen gibt, dass der Rat, es ist ja nicht sein Rat, der Rat, dem er vorsitzt, das sind ja die Regierungschefs, aber der ECOFIN bereit ist, sich zu bewegen. Wenn das der Fall ist, werden wir sicher einen Kompromiss finden. This year, for the first time, the Hellenic Parliament, dear colleague, my remark is, I think parliamentarians are taking part. I think, ladies and gentlemen, coordination between national and European.
Πρέπει να στηριχθεί από όλους. Η άμεσα